All right, what's up, Tycoon? Super excited for today's video. We're going to be looking at Veracity, okay? Ticker symbol VRA. Remember, none of this is financial advice, but this is just my honest technical analysis on it, okay? Just breaking it down for y'all, letting you know what I see, and, hopefully teaching you and shining some light on some possible, setups for you to take in the future, not only on Veracity, but just across the market. Okay. The strategies I'm teaching here are going to work in cryptocurrency, on Forex, and they're also going to work on the stock market. Okay. So it just depends on what assets you're trading. But for the purpose of this video, we're looking at Veracity. And what I'm highlighting is bullish divergence. Okay. So we have the relative strength pulled up. All right, we're looking at our daily chart and we have two ovals, two circles on here. Okay, this indicates a low and a lower low on the price action. However, we're making a low and a higher low on the relative strength index. Okay, so if you're able to spot this, right, with your naked eye and just practice and learning, these are times when you may see bullish activity in the future, right? Whenever you're spotting these. So if you can spot these for yourself, you can come in here and say, okay, wow, well, we're actually creating higher lows on the RSI here, even though the price action is making lower lows. This is a possible setup for a short-term bullish, trade, right? And so you can get into it and capture some of these momentums, all right? If you look here, that was a nice little rally, okay, of about 70%. Okay, that was a 70% rally from the lows to those highs there. We are pulling back, okay, but if the bullish momentum wants to continue, we have the Fibonacci breakout levels up here to give us some valid price targets, okay? So meaning if we cross above this level here, all right, we're going to have take profit levels at all of these lines up here, okay? These are going to be areas where you start to trim your position and take some profits along the way according to your own risk reward ratio, right? Your own risk management strategy, okay? So we're looking at 0.0067, 0.0072, 0.0075, 0.0079, and then all the way up here, if we get past those, okay, we could rally all the way up to 0.0099, all right? But we'd have to have a lot of buying volume come in. All right, so let's take a look at that. This is what I mean by the volume. All right, we can see clearly large green candlestick, large volume on the buyers. Okay, we're going to want to see high volume and we're going to want to see it on the buyers to push the price level really up to these levels. Okay, so those are the levels that I'm watching out for. Okay, we broke down the bullish divergence on the daily time frame. Let's go ahead to the weekly chart now. All right, and there's a little bit of things to be cautious of here on the weekly chart. Okay, so we'll go ahead and remove all these drawings real quick, and we'll show you what I'm looking at on the weekly chart, which is something that you should be cautious of. All right, so we're gonna go and draw some trend lines here real quick. Okay, from here, all right, to here. All right, that's clearly an uptrend, guys. We have a low, we have a higher low. All right, let's go ahead and look at our relative strength index and see what the relative strength index is doing. We have a low and a lower low. Bad sign. Okay, this is what's known as bearish divergence. So we just went over bullish divergence, right? And we're seeing that it's having a positive reaction on the smaller time frame, the daily, to the bullish divergence. All right, and we're seeing a nice pop, but we have a much longer term bearish divergence. Okay, so the pain may not be over for Veracity, right? So you can try to trade the bullish momentum when it's there, but you have to be cautious of the bearish signals on the macro trend of the weekly chart. Okay, so we are seeing a nice little bounce here, and we could even come up to that 0.0099 level right around 0.001. All right, 0.01 that would be. And then we may fall back down because we have this nice bearish divergence. Okay, so don't be fooled by short-term trends, right? On the smaller time frames, always keep in mind the larger macro trends, and try to spot divergences along those, right? And the better you get at these, the better and more understanding you will have of how they affect things relative to the chart that you're looking at, whether it's a weekly chart, a daily chart, or you zoom in even lower to a 1 hour chart or a 5 minute chart, right? You can spot these divergences and just have to keep in mind relative to the time frame that you're looking at, okay? Because if you're looking at a 1 hour chart bullish divergence, that's going to play out obviously within a matter of hours, right? If you're looking at a weekly chart, bullish or bearish divergence, that's going to take weeks, right? It's going to develop over weeks. All right. So that's it for today's video. All right. Really good stuff on KuCoin or on Veracity here lately. Okay, it did have that nice rally, but you have to keep in mind, how long will it last? And is this truly the bottom, or is there potential we could head lower? All right. So appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I do viewer requests every single week. So if you want to see your cryptocurrency in the next video, if you want to see your stock in the next video, just make sure to comment below and I'll be happy to get to it as soon as I can.